Good morning, everybody. Tuesday morning, March 8th. So this is more of a discussion video than anything. I have been hearing that Russia is going to be taken off of the SWIFT system on March 11th. What I've been hearing is basically it's supposed to be a punishment for them for being bad, and going after the people in Ukraine. So my thought on that is, since most of us know that Russia is actually going in trying to rescue the Ukrainians from the bad people, I am wondering if March 11th is not the first literal switch being flipped into the quantum financial system, the new system, the one that we have been told has been kind of being put in place behind the scenes that nobody really knows about yet. I'm wondering if that is not the first one that's going to happen. So I'm curious to know if you guys understand that to be that way, if you've heard anything else, what you know about that, what your thoughts are about that. I have been watching, I think his name is Michael Rossi, Poli-Sci. I will post it in the comments. It is a channel that shows Putin in different meetings and what he is saying in these meetings, and then they have it in English subtitles. And I like watching that because I feel like I'm getting more of the truth of what's really going on his mind, his side, what's going on there. And again, there is two sides to every story. So you've got what's going on based on what the news is saying is going on in Ukraine. You've got what's going on with what he is saying. But they're not taking any of his channels down. And he has named the bad guys, like literally called them what we would call them, except those videos aren't getting taken down. And the only reason I think that they aren't getting taken down is because Google doesn't understand Russian, or it's in English subtitles, so it's not triggering YouTube. So I am able to watch those, and I have found a lot of value in them. One of the ones that he did yesterday was of a group of, I'm going to say 15 to 20, mostly women civilians in the aviation industry. And they were asking questions, like, is this the right thing to do? Blah, 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 blah. And listening to him tell them what's going on. You always get a little bit of a history lesson when you listen to his stuff. And I'm finding that helpful in this whole thing. So again, I will post that in the comments on Telegram, wherever, so you can find it if you want to watch those. Also, I have been noticing over the weekend several things popping up where people can send money to Ukraine. And what I feel from this, and also I am looking for advice from people, is remember a year or two ago in the United States when there were different groups of people that were burning down different cities, and BLM was very popular back then, and people were sending money to BLM. And what we found out later on was the money that was being sent to that particular group of people was actually being sent to Antifa, and the deep state and the bad guys, if you looked into it far enough. So I feel right now that those money collection systems that are trying to get people, to normal, everyday, unknowing people, good people, to send money to Ukraine, they're actually thinking they're going there for good purposes, but I feel like they are going over to the bad guys because, that's how they operate. So I can guarantee those collection sites will not be shut down by the government like they were in Canada, because that was for a good reason. And they shut down the good reasons, but they won't shut down the illegal, bad, nefarious money collection. So let's just throw that out there. And I want to get your opinion on that. Also, my upline, like high upline for my doTERRA essential oils, I believe he has family from the Czech Republic and over in that area, and they've got some schools for students and children and whatever. And I believe them to be good people. I hope they are good people. I caught something that he posted on Facebook yesterday or over the weekend, and he said that YouTube kept taking his stuff down that he was posting regarding Ukraine, which makes me think that, yeah, he probably is playing for the good side, and he's posting truthful information, and YouTube is taking it down because, you know, when truth comes out, they want to remove everything. So I'm going to try to keep a closer eye on what he is saying, because he says he's getting information 3 or 4 days earlier than a lot of people are, because he has ties over there and direct connection over there of people telling him what's going on. So I thought that was interesting. The other thing is, I am, and this is just me, and I don't know if anybody else is feeling this way, I am having a hard time getting into this USA rally, truckers rally that's going on. And I think it's only because I was very into it when it was Canada. They were the first ones that kind of jumped to the rescue and went to help their people. And my feeling is the United States was a little bit late on that. You know, it was kind of like, why were they so slow to move? Why weren't they the first ones that did anything? Why did they have to be at the end of the line of people that were jumping to help or change things or whatever? So I am frankly very unenthusiastic about this. I mean, I haven't seen or heard anything on my truther channels that shows that anything has been accomplished. And if there has, please let me know that too. I'm just kind of like, I guess they came through Indianapolis last week. One of the girls that I work with said that there was a big string of them on 465 and people had stopped to take pictures. But of course, I've not seen anything anywhere about that. So I think that's it. I just wanted to touch base. I haven't been here since last Wednesday, which is almost a week. And I didn't watch a lot of stuff over the weekend because I had to take kind of a mental break. This is a lot of quick education, trying to figure stuff out. Again, the only thing that I am deciphering at this point in time is that perhaps Russia is going to be the first one that flips the switch from the old SWIFT money system, which was going to go eventually, into the new system. What I don't know is everybody going to do it at once? And it's like they flip and then everybody else flips after that, or are they going to flip and we're going to sit back and we're going to watch and see what happens over there and learn from it and then flip, a month later or 2 or whatever? I don't know. I would be interested if anybody has any speculation on that, because literally that's all it is, a speculation at this point. And I definitely am sending healing energy over there for everybody, because it's not a good situation, but we've got to get those badass actors out of the way if we're going to move into New York. Oh, and that also reminds me, and I will post, I think I posted Blossom Goodchild's video on Telegram. I'll put that or pin that in the comments too. She did a video, I think Saturday or Sunday, and had an extra visitor from somewhere. She's a voice channeler. I've watched her for a long time. And she had a second being come in that was interesting. And I really liked what that being had to say about what New Earth is going to look like. I hope that is correct. But I am also a little skeptical of that, because I know there was another somewhat popular channeler recently that basically admitted to being hacked by the bad guys. because she was talking about it on her channel. So I have a level of skepticism when it comes to that kind of things, you know. So anyway, curious about that, what you think about that, if anybody watched that. And I think that's it. I will let you go. I'm going to get my breakfast and I will talk to you later. Bye.